driver's side caliper. I'm gonna go to the passenger side. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Octane Red 392. Today we're gonna be going over painting your calipers. I'm gonna be personally painting mine yellow. Of course, you know the thing with my car is black and yellow with Octane Red. So we're going over painting the front calipers and rear calipers. I'm gonna be changing it up a bit, so it's gonna be a two-part video because I have to get the decals I'm gonna put on my 6-piston Brembos in the front and my 4-piston Brembos in the back. I'm getting two different decals. It's not gonna say Brembo anymore. I'm just gonna go with a different look. Pretty sure people have already done it, but I just haven't seen it in my area here in Savannah. So here we go. Also, I'm gonna take off my rotors, my front rotors. I'm gonna spray paint. I'm gonna first dip these in vinegar, white distilled vinegar, to get rid of this rust. Knock this off, and then I'm gonna do a light coat of just black paint around these. The front ones were replacements I got from PRN in Chill. I'll drop that Instagram tag right there. He sells a lot of parts for these cars, a steeply discounted price. As you guys know, if you've seen check out my rotor install video. My rotors, my OEM rotors, were getting to the point where they need to be changed, but it was going to cost me $2,500 to get them replaced at Dodge with the same old dusty pads. I got a front set from PRN and Chill for $600 with pads. So two front Brembo two-piece rotors for the 6-piston Brembos in the front for $600. Got them overnighted. So you guys already know. If you guys don't, just go check out that video. That's in my playlist. And yeah, so back to the video. We're gonna be cleaning this off. Taking this sticker off. This is a sticker. If you guys know, the guys that own the 6-piston Brembos, you guys know this Brembo is a little too small. So when they painted this, they ordered these stickers. As you all know, the original OEM Brembo is laser etched into the Brembos. So when you paint over, you can either get them custom made to be the exact same size, or you can order something like these off of Amazon. But for me, they're just too small. I mean, when you park next to another Scat Pack or Hellcat or whatever Charger that has 6-piston Brembos, it's a noticeable difference, and I can't do it. But I think you guys are gonna like what I do, what I put in place of this. It's gonna go with the theme of the car. So it is a Daytona, hint, hint. That's gonna be part of the brakes for the front and the rear 4-piston Brembos. So here we go. Right. So now the car is on jack stands. I'm gonna show you guys now where I placed them at. If you guys want to know how to properly suspend your car in the air on 4 jack stands and it be safe. So this is right in the subframe, on the main part of the frame, not on the suspension, on both sides for the front of the car, and in the rear of the car. Yeah. And this is the rear on the subframe in the rear. So right there on both sides. All right, loosen the bolts on the wheels. So let's get to the next part of cleaning these calipers off and getting ready for paint. All right, so here's the, all right guys, so this is what I'm painting my calipers. Those things like this right here is starting to like fade. This isn't dirt, this is just how it looks right here from, I don't know, heat possibly or whatever. But the paint I'm going to be using is G2 paint. I'll show you that right here. This paint is good for calipers. It comes in an assortment of colors. You can find this on Amazon, and I'll put that link in the description. All right, so now, because I said I was going to get this rust off by using regular distilled white vinegar. You're gonna need 2 of these. I'm using this. I've already dipped a few rotors in here for my buddies to get off the rust on theirs, and we painted them black, so now their rotors don't look rusty. And that's what we're gonna use to clean the rotors with, as well as caliper paint in the spray can to just paint this part black. So I'll take this off later when I take this off to prep these after I've dipped them for about 20 to 30 minutes in for the vinegar I have poured in a container for this. Not too much worried about this. I mean, that's gonna happen. You don't see that anyways. So here we go. All right, I'm just gonna clean these off first, prepping them for the paint. I'm gonna be using just standard wheel cleaner, nothing too heavy. I mean, I'm gonna go over this also once I've cleaned all the heavy dirt off with brake cleaner as well. But I just want to get off the heavier stuff. So I'm gonna clean these while they're on the wheel hub. Now I'm gonna take these off, obviously, to take my rotors off, and we'll be back. All right, guys, so I've stripped this one down. All right, guys, so I've stripped this one down. Just gotta take this off, and these 2 silver bracket pins or caliper pins. I'm gonna go over it one more time with a lacquer thinner. I've already washed them off, so now I just gotta go with a lacquer thinner one more time. Not worrying about taking any of the paint off because I'm gonna repaint them anyways. Just doing this, and then one time with brake cleaner. All right, guys, so what I'm using to remove my 6-piston calipers is a 13. It's a 13 socket. Breaker bar, just because you get more leverage with this instead of a regular ratchet wrench. And 21 for, okay. All right, guys, so this is what I'm using to take off my 6-piston calipers up front. 13 millimeter for the center bolt. Using the breaker bar for that. Using the 21 for the 2 bolts that are right here, and there's another one right here. Can't get the angle of the camera, but it's one down here and there's one right here. There's also 2 more, but that's for the wheel hub. I'm not taking that off. Just this one and this one. I'll show you now. So this bolt right here, not that one, not this one, not this one right here. That is for the hub. This is for the Brembo, and there's one underneath that I can't get the camera to, but you guys get it. So, and then these will be the caliper hangers used to hold the 6-piston Brembo caliper. because I'm not gonna disconnect this from the brake line. I'm just gonna have it up here. I'm gonna hang it from here and have it on this on the front. So let's get to it. So the flat end right against this. That one's out. Now this one. That one, the retainer pin was, or the retainer clip was making that one a little bit tougher. But those are out. Done with that. Now, 13 millimeter for the center bolt. One way. Just a couple turns, so that's why I'm not using a ratchet for this. Maybe I can get some power tools for my birthday or something, I don't know. Which is, does anybody know? Put it in the comments. All right, so you can also use the drill bit to push the pin out, the center pin. Be careful not to, make sure you're completely in there, and then just a couple of taps. You should be able to one tap. Boom. That's out. Yeah, we'll use that. You don't want to do that. Whew. It's good, still good. Gotta work these out. Each side a little bit at a time. Keeping a good grip on the pads so when they come out, you don't drop them and possibly crack them. Nice. Those can go back in either way. I'm gonna keep a little bit of grease on. So now that that's off like that, I have to now take off the 2 bolts in the back. Also want to maintain some control of the caliper, because once those bolts come off, by myself, you want to pre-hang the caliper hanger. Also, just to keep control of your parts, if they screw back in to each other or whatever, keep them together like that so you know where they are, and also so you don't lose them. You don't want to do a project like this and lose a critical piece for your braking system. So like that. This is why I need power tools. This part go about a lot quicker. I'm trying to keep a good grip on the caliper at all times. I give up. I'm using my ratchet now. I think because of the weight. Well, because of the weight of the caliper, it's making it harder to get the bottom bolt out. There we go. There it is. This is a silent ratchet. You guys don't know I have a baby now, so in case I'm doing something late night, it's quiet as a mouse. It's a cobalt wrench. It's a it's silent, so pretty cool. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right, so now the caliper's loose. As you can see, I got a good grip on it. I'm going to put it this way. sure I'm able to still get to where I need to get to. Probably gonna make it like this for now. So y'all guys how that works, how that's handy. And that helps with having to have extra set of hands to hold this when you're maneuvering it. So it makes it easier. All right, I'm gonna continue cleaning these. I'm gonna dip this in vinegar. So I'll show you guys that too. All right guys, so now it's time to dip this in the vinegar pool to just let that sit while this is getting taken off. Once it comes out of there, I'm gonna dry it off real good, and then I'm gonna hit it with some spray paint after I take this off, because I don't want to get any of this black, just because these are bolts and stuff like that. I just don't want to mess with it. But I'm gonna take this off. I'm just gonna spray this part. Actually, you can get some paint on this. It's not that bad. Just don't get a lot of paint. It smells a little bit when the brake pads burn it off, but a couple of hard brakes and that'll clear right up. But I'm gonna put on the outside and on the inside right here. So here we go. Right in there. Need some more. There we go. Sure. There it is. Some of this might have evaporated a little bit, but there we go. Now, every part that needs to be, where the rest needs to be gone is submerged. And we'll come back to that later when it's about 30 minutes. So, all right, guys. So now we've prepped the brakes. Not worried about the inside. I just cleaned some of it, but I'm not painting any of that. Painting the outside. So not even this side. I'm just gonna go over the side that can be visible. I'm gonna go pretty much a third. This whole back side is not getting painted, but this is, and the front. So that's all clean, and I couldn't help myself. I cleaned the inside of my wheel well because it was dirty, and yeah, that's just me. All right, guys, couldn't help it. I'm just wiping this off on the inside here. Letting that work in. But yeah, I'm taking these off. Last part of prepping for paint. Like I said, I'm not painting the inside of it, I'm just cleaning it out. I'm painting all of this and this front piece right here. You know, you can see this when it's on the car, from the rim, when it's like on the rotor and it's all back together. That's the visible part. So I'm just refurbishing this part with new paint, using G2. That's upside down, but this is it right here. G2 Brake Caliper paint system set. I got yellow, of course. So yeah, here we go. All right, guys, we're at the final stage of getting ready to paint this. It's just all fading, so that's clean. It just looks like that. Okay, so we got everything we need. So here's the kit. This is the paint reactor. This is how much you get. It's enough for 3 coats, they said, on 2 calipers. We're gonna see if we can do it with all 4, being that the back are smaller and not as noticeably faded, if any at all. I'll just do a top coat on those, just 1 coat, but these front ones may get 2 coats apiece. And so like I said, the reactor, the paint, and the brush. You only mix the reactor with the paint when you're ready to paint. After 4 to 6 hours, it starts to cure. So whatever you don't use is gonna start to harden up. They said they're recommending 15 minutes in between coats. So when I do this coat on the driver's side caliper, I'm gonna go to the passenger side caliper up front and do that one next. So I'm gonna just show you guys this one, and then I'm gonna show you when I'm putting the coat on the 4-piston. So here we go. So I know what you're thinking right now. Why did I cut the video off? I had to cut the video because I don't have everything I need to complete the project, and that paint is only good for 4 to 6 hours. So with that being said, I have to paint it tomorrow, and then I have to wait till Monday to get my decals. So I'm gonna record some more stuff tomorrow, showing you guys the complete process. Then I'm gonna put the decals on Monday, and I'm gonna show you guys the end result. So I wanna give you guys a full tutorial on how to paint your brakes using the G2 paint. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna get into the giveaway because the end of the month is coming up on Friday, January 31st. On that day, I'll be giving some lucky winner will be getting, so this is the flag, the official Badflag. You talk about a cool design right there. It's the official Badflag. They leave this, this is their logo. They put this on the flags they make and on their flag poles, which you can get at www.badflag.com/shop. That website is on their Instagram account, which is @officialbadflag. Put that link right here, as well as the website in the comments. So make sure to go check those guys out to get the flagpole for the lucky winner that wins this awesome flag. And don't forget to check out the video on how to use the Salt Armor face shield. Also, I got a video out on how to apply the official Badflag and the flagpole to your vehicle. Also, this merch I got on is from Tshirt Grind. On Instagram, it's @Tshirt Grind. Go check them out on their website. That's also on their Instagram account. You can get custom shirts made, all kinds of stuff like that. It's a positive company. All their stuff is positive and uplifting. Also, it's custom. So if you want a custom shirt made or hoodie, hat, hit them up. They can fulfill those needs. And thanks for looking at the video, guys. Once again, the giveaway is Friday, January 31st, and good luck. Later.